Okay. Looks like I might be live now. Why does that look so big? I guess I haven't had that on in a while. I guess that's normal. Anyways, hello everyone, or no one. Welcome back to the stream. Today, I'm going to be doing something really weird. Basically, I've... Actually, here, I'll just lead it up with the first thing. I'm going to say Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. I finally beat Mortal Shell. It was really satisfying to finally beat that. I'm so happy that that's done, because now we can start getting things ready for the next game I'm going to be doing on the channel, which is going to be Metroid Prime with Grey so to get ready for that, I've got some things that I want to change with my general layout here. So that is what I'm going to be doing tonight. I've already got some stuff going, and we can start by looking at the ungodly mess on this other scene. And I'm gone. So yeah, this is what I'm working with. As you can see, actually, before I do any of that, let's figure out where my avatar is. It's down here somewhere. Oh, there I am. Okay. How... there's going to be a lot of back and forth, I'll have you know. Yeah, like, why is this so much smaller? I thought I just copied this directly. Oh, I didn't. Huh. Okay, then. Then let's just slap it against the bottom there, and then trying to make it look as identical as possible. I'm not sure if this is going to be even a remotely interesting stream to anyone, but I think it's, you know, I had to stream tonight. I had nothing better to think of because I, finished Control. And that was the main reason. I didn't want to start a game yet until I got some things set up. Okay, yeah, that looks about the same size. Maybe I'm slightly over more, but that doesn't really matter. So, now that I'm back, I'm just going to run through just some of the minor changes. As you can see down here, there's only 3 extra players instead of 5, or 4, which I don't really know why I thought to go up to player 5. I'm probably never even going to get 3 other people playing at once, so I don't know why I put 5 there. But also so that I can have this, my mouse not showing up? Why is my mouse not showing up? That's interesting. Hang on. That's the window capture. Very interesting, because I definitely do have capture cursor on. Anyways, yeah, so as you can see, I've got the new little setup here of what the intro is going to look like. I want to have the chat log. Oh, now you can see my cursor. Now it's frozen. Very strange. Yeah, I want to have the chat log actually in here, so if by some miracle I actually get people in the chat before the stream starts, they can see their things on screen. And I've also got these little things to show who's playing ahead of time. So I don't really have to do too much of an announcement, and also I don't have to worry about uncovering things. Like, I'll just have these... it's really weird looking at this. It's hard to tell what's actually being seen. So yeah, I'm just going to have all of these little covers already off when the stream starts, so that, that's one less thing to remember. I've also added a little bit of a gradient on this stuff, as you can see, a bit darker going to lighter purple. And also, I haven't done it here yet, but in my other overlay, which is what I was working off of here, I've reversed the gradient so that and used the actual... Okay, this is a thing I'm just going to go on about for a second here. You would not believe how long I've had Sprite here, and how long it took me to realize that in the gradient section, like the gradient tool where you can just, hang on, do like, which channel am I on? Good enough, okay. Like how it just does that. And I've always thought, I don't really want that because that doesn't look too good. It took me so long to realize there's this little thing up here that says no dithering, go here, and then suddenly it dithers and it looks beautiful. So this was all done manually. And it doesn't quite look as good because, you know, it's not as random and procedural. It looks too manufactured. I wish there was more space for green, because this green looks really nice with the purple and yellow. Not really sure how I could put that in though. But anyways, before I get onto this stuff, you may have noticed... Oh, weird. Oh, okay, now I guess that's just showing up now. How bizarre. Anyways, yeah, so the most egregious things at the moment that I'm sure you're well aware of, and notice... Why is that green? No, stop. Stop that. There. Is that the chat is completely out of alignment, and the notes are way smaller than they used to be. So we're going to... I basically am doing this so that I can see in real time if I'm adjusting them accurately. That's pretty much why I have this. Oh, also, I've got a new... unlike this, where you can see kind of a... I'm really unhappy with this. I have been for forever. It's just like that weird little goes that way and then back and that and this. Oh, right, you can't see the cursor on that. How do I point this out? I don't know, but you can see there's some problems. Like there's weird things with the drips. The dithering is kind of crappy. And then there's that weird little part off on the left side of the mushroom that just pops out for 1 pixel for no conceivable reason. So I've made a new version of it that I like a lot more, which is this. Nice smooth animation, kind of getting that good old retro game look that I'm going for with everything. And I'm going to do that with the little start button on the over here. But before we do that, like I said, let's try getting the chat into its proper place. Let's go try scaling it. I note that doesn't quite work. Okay, height is good at the moment. Let's change it to 400. That actually looks like it could be fine. Nope, still slightly too wide. Let's try 390? Did that even do anything? Why does that look exactly the same? Okay, it's getting better. Um, 370? Looks too close to the side. Try 360. Don't like that. Okay, 365 then. You guys can't actually see what I'm talking about, I just realized again. But everything in OBS has like a little red border around it so you can see what you're selecting and how big it is. And I'm kind of adjusting that to make sure it's, you know, in the right place. Oh, hang on, I just realized it's got the little, slightly... I've got like a little border here at the bottom because... I can't remember why I had that. There was a reason for it, though. Okay, it doesn't look like it's cutting anything off. Let's see. Um, Other than Q and a lowercase q and g, what hangs off the bottom? I'm trying to find things, okay, to make sure that it is actually, you know, not getting cut off in a weird way. So that looks good. Oh, hang on. Let me just put a whole bunch of random letters together to see where it cuts off to make sure it doesn't go off the side of the screen. Okay, well, it does, but that's because I... Okay, let's just try that. Alright, sure, why not? I'm just gonna spam a few more things in here. So I need it to get up to the top so that it, you know, is fully up there and has all of the things it needs. Well, not that was the most incoherent sentence I could have said. I'm just, you know, I want to get all the way up to the top to see how it goes off screen, if it looks normal or if it cuts itself off in a weird way. Also, I want, actually, let's see if it's the same size. Oh, it's not. It's way bigger. Okay. I don't like it being bigger. That means that there's less people that can chat at the same time. Okay. Wait, what was it before? 440, I think? 440, okay. So let's try doing something again. Bump this back up to 440. And assume that the width is good. And it's the height that needs to be adjusted. So let's scale that down. God, I hate how it snaps. I don't know if I can turn off the snapping. I can do blend modes? I didn't know that. Cool. Let's put that back to normal because there's no reason to have it like that. God, the snapping. The snapping. Just, how do I turn off snapping? There's got to be a way, right? Uh, Hold control while dragging. Hang on. Really? Is that a thing? It is. Oh my god, I wish I'd known that sooner. Oh shit, that's... Nope, not that one. Not that. This. So that's where it gets cut off. Okay. That looks about the same. I think it's good. Okay, so now we just need to adjust the height to... Let's go 70. 720. That is not... Wait, why? No. Why is that like that? Oh, okay, and it just readjusted. I see. That's too high now. Is this interesting for anyone? No one seems to be watching, so I'm gonna guess no. Certainly isn't interesting for me either, I can promise you that. That... let's try 640. That could be good. Alright, let's just put some little dangly letters. Oh, P, of course. Q, P, and G, those are the dangly ones. Those don't appear to be getting cut off. Good. I should really just keep typing testing, because I don't want to accidentally spam the wrong combination of numbers or letters and then just get horrible slurs and profanities. Okay, that is good. Now what happens when it goes over? That's a problem. Okay, I can fix that very easily. There. That is this. And then I just want to add the stream one, a little thing like that at the top. Perfect. But now I just need to put you guys on pause for a second so that, because weirdly enough, Acebright kind of has its own thing for saving. So it's not like I can just, you know, it's not going to show up in the window. So I just don't want people looking at my files. Because, you know, who does? That's the stream overlay that I'm saving over. Perfect. Look at that. I don't like how close it is to the borders. That needs to change. Get rid of that. Okay. This. Let's change down to 420. That looks better. Okay, that's perfect. I like that. Okay, chat log solved. So not really, because I also just realized now that if I do this, I'm going to need to do that again here. Oh god, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Well, it's actually not. It's really not going to be that hard. But let's see, where is that? Let's just do what I need to do here. Good. Okay, so that is all good for that. And of course, that's not going to matter when I'm doing videos, because I'm just going to have the no input thing for putting in notes and the like. Oh yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if I've ever shown this or not. Oh god, that was an interesting catch up. I've got, where is it? This, made a little animated thing for Greyfruto there, as you can see. I'm not very happy with it. It's way too small. I'm going to need to zoom it in. Also, if you can't tell, the background isn't pixel perfect. And also weirdly dimmer, I just realized. That's interesting. So yeah, I'm going to redo that, just zoomed in, cut out the background, because the background is actually part of the video, and it is a video and not a GIF. I don't know why I did it that way. It's kind of stupid, but I can fix that easy enough, I believe. Yeah, I should be able to. So yeah, that's a thing I need to deal with. And I need to do that for Xander and some little ones for other characters that I like, just little fake mannequin people. Because some of my friends, I don't actually know what they look like because of Discord. Or if I do, I just haven't modeled them and don't want to do that at the moment. There might be some animating in this stream because, of course, also with the overlay stuff here, I want to, well, have little animated idle animations for them. And where's my chat? Oh, right. Ah, perfect. Yeah, so I might be doing a little bit of animating, not really sure though, because I might be putting in props for them. But before I do that, I wanted to do a thing. What was I going to do? Oh, I've forgotten everything. I think, oh, right, the thing here. So, which one is, there it is, okay. You need to be cut out and put on your own layer. And then, where is it? This, nope. Yes? Yes, no. Close enough. I need you so that I can... Fuck. There we go. Okay, so... And... There. Okay, how many... I need to pause for a second again. Where's my pause? There we go. Okay. I don't know why, I'm having a really hard time navigating this new setup. Okay, where is... There it is. What? Wait. What is... Oh. Whoops. I made a real fuck up there. I was editing the PNG, not the A-sprite file. There we go. So I accidentally just locked the pause over it. Anyways, here's the actual thing. So I need 6 frames, easy enough. Can't exactly remember what I did, so 1 away. New. Wish I could do that for only that. I probably can. Hang on. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? So that, and now... Why did I just make a pop noise? I don't think it actually did, but I swear, like, it made a little... like, Minecraft block place sound, almost. Weird. Or it probably didn't, but it just... something made a popping noise like that exactly as I moved that. This one, two... I'm doing this so that it gets a nice kind of smooth in and out. And frame, and just one. Looking good. So now I just need to copy, there we go, and paste things around. And then I need this. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so that is perfect. And now that that is done, let's have a... where is this? There it is. Okay. Here. And then... fuck. 6s. Okay, I'll have to do it by 3s. Why is there no... oh, because I'm on a group, idiot. There we go. Was that? Okay, that was you. Okay. Why does that look so fast? That... no, I don't like that. Stop. What if I do it 4? Hmm. How do I get this to go at a frame rate I like? I could just not have the press start be flashing. Oop, why is there still one that's missing? No, not that. There you go. I think I like it better when that's not flashing, because I am going to have, you know, little animated characters in all of these. Still have to figure out how or what way I want them to be looking. What else did I need to do? I need to make an outro still. That's less of a priority. Oh, I never got the notes working. I just realized that. They're still out of proportion and weirdly partially off screen. Unfortunately, that's going to be a lot harder to deal with because I am using uh, Notepad++, which is a little bit finicky and kind of stupid in some ways. But I kind of have to use it because I couldn't make normal Notepad actually have it be the color that it currently is. And I'm just going to put on some music for myself. You guys won't hear anything, but because I like copyrighted music. If I can find anything to listen to. What do I usually... I can't think of what I usually listen to. Let's go with Gojira. Haven't listened to them in a while. Okay, it's sufficiently quiet so that I can think now, but also be entertained. Something else that might happen in this stream is I might be doing some modeling because I... Where did I put the notes? There's the notes. Okay, let's expand it to be... That looks too big. And also, why is it cut off at the bottom? Oh, right, that thing. I don't like how you can see the tip of the bottom one there. I'm gonna hand. Going back here for a second. We're gonna pause because I need to open up my recent files. And again, I don't like people looking at my folders. Not that there's anything particularly weird there, but there may be some things that are, kind of not really spoilery, but, things that I might not want to show yet. There it is. Don't have to worry about that with Blender because its folders are, it just uses the normal Windows folder instead of anything else. Oh, I have to do that for both, right? Okay. Let's just put a little line there too. Actually, that's not. Let's put a line up here, though. Whoops. Just ignore the little Hollow Knight thing I've got here. I just put that there as a little, when I'm making it, I want to see what it looks like when it's got a window in it. I've actually had that since I originally made my first layout like this. I haven't really ever seen a reason to change it. Okay. Oh, why does that still exist? Get rid of you and fix that. One moment again. Where there it is. Oh, what am I on? Shit. That is the video overlay. Crap. I left the... Oh, crap. I left a whole bunch of things in here that I shouldn't have. Okay. This is the stream. Oh my god. The fucking ads. Let's go with Tortuga. Okay, fuck, that is not right. Save this as stream overlay. Perfect. And then now this is the recording overlay. Perfect. Probably. Unless it's not, which we will find out later. I don't know if the way I'm doing things is incredibly stupid, and it's actually, if anyone watches this, are going to be, like, anyone who's a more professional streamer than me is going to be super pissed off by the way I do things. But I don't really care. This is just a dumb, stupid way that somehow works for me. So, deal with it, I guess, is what I'm getting at here. Anyways, right. This. Where are the notes? There they are. Oh, that is... Okay, I don't like the way that is set up. Oh, God. The notes really were the biggest struggle I had before, too. Because I just don't know why. It's just hell trying to get this thing to work. Let's see if I do that. It actually does... Okay, let's see. It's actually placed pretty perfectly. Oh wait, except it's got that weird little border around it. Fuck. I just realized why that's a hell. This is hell. I'm not going to worry about the notes. The notes are something to worry about later because it takes a lot of fucking around to get it to work properly. And I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to. Instead, let's just exit out of the notes. Yeah, because it's a window and I've got it not full screen, so it just does really strange things. I'd explain later, but you know. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is get into Blender and here, you'll see what I'm doing in a second. I'll just... Am I doing the right thing here? Append, right. Let's get Sanders' model for this, just because. Okay. And fuck, I need to now rearrange stuff. Where is my this? Okay. And now change the capture to perfect. Everything is going perfectly. So now they've got things here. First of all, stop being like that. Get your specular and shit in the right way. Oh my god, what is happening? That is horrifying. Why is it like that? It's never done that before. What the fuck? Oh, wait, is that the... Ah, there it was. The outline, of course. Hang on. Where is it? There. And... there. And get rid of that crap. Get rid of that. Perfect. Why do these cast shadows? That's not right. None. Good. Okay, anyways, now to get to the actual modeling. So, the reason I'm doing this is because this is a thing I've always known. Not always. Ever since I got my job at an animation studio and then subsequently lost the job because they ran out of work for people to do at that time. So, yes, I am terrible at idle animations. I don't know what to make them do when they're doing nothing. So I figured I'd add some props. And after asking Xander what he would like as a prop, he decided on a either a falchion or a messer sword. He also suggested maybe a shotgun, but I don't really feel like modeling a shotgun right now, so instead it's sword. So that is what we're going to be modeling. I've actually modeled a fair number of swords and weapons. I haven't actually... I should show those at some point. Hang on. Put up pause screen. 1 second. Oh, I should save this. Save as messer in props. Okay, now where is my armory? There it is. There. Yeah, as you can see, I actually have made quite a few little weapons here. Colored, unlike my other stuff, but I can recolor them. The Flamberg is my favorite. I do also like the hammer. I do really like the Warhammer. But yeah, so I've got a little bit of experience, and that's not even including the Martyr Blade I made for Mortal Shell, which I guess I don't really need anymore. But it's a cool wall hanger for animations. So yeah, I'm going to be making the messer. I've completely forgot what the sword was called. Probably grip sort of the same as this, just too wide. Whole thing, because it is supposed to be a sandwich hilt. If it was a falchion, then I would do a hilt like that, but I'm going with messer. Okay. 1 more second. Let us append. I'm going to go with the arming sword. There it is. Okay. Just going to use this as, you know, a scale reference. Perfect. Of course, Messer is a bit bigger of a sword, so we'll make it long. It's also... It is... I think it is a two-handed sword. At least the one I'm modeling off of. Actually, let me look at different pictures. There was one that I really liked the design of. Well, mainly the hilt design. There it is. Okay, that's actually... I think that is kind of a one-handed... Okay. It is just a straight up and down, no, hang on. I'm just gonna keep doing that because I'm paranoid. Where is the hammer? There it is. Whoops. Perfect. Okay, so it's actually a 3 grip. I thought it was too wide. Sorry, just rocking out to my music. Where did I put the... Ah, okay, that's how I did it. I might come back to the hilt, or the grip, pommel, because yes. Actually, no, I can do it now. Because I could just have it like a end like that some of them have. But also, there's some that kind of have a cool little like swoop forward hilt, pommel rather. That I also kind of... I'm going to do that. So, first let's move this sword. It's kind of in the way. Why? No. Grab the control. And also let's move Xander. Okay. There we go, that looks good enough. Maybe... Yeah, I like that. I need to adjust my body a bit. Okay. I want to make the hilts or the grip slightly longer. How long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably good. Anyways, let's get to the actual crossguard. And so that's the front edge. And it does taper. Yeah, I can figure that out. I think it's too... It's pretty flat. So yeah, let's do that. And hide the sword for now. Okay. Did I just... Nah, that's fine. And yes, I realize this looks horrific at the moment, but it's okay. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. I thought I did anyways. Hang on. Put another cross in there. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I suppose I could do that, but that's a little meh. Ooh, that looks disgusting. And I can deal with that in a moment. That actually doesn't look bad. I'm actually happier with it than I thought. One thing, though, that I want to do is kind of have it taper a little. Nope, not that. Nope, what the fuck? Nope, stop, please. I think I need to make them a bit shorter, too. What are these called? Are these flanges? I want to say they're flanges, but I don't know if that is actually correct. Oh, and I should shade it smooth. And less glossy. Those are a little bit big. Oh, that's further forward. That's why. Yeah. Why does that look wrong? Actually, this is fine, because there's this... I just noticed there's this weird little detail that... Actually, I'm not going to put that in, because that's going to screw up the symmetry a little. That's fine, because, you know, you need more room for your fingers there. Okay, blade time. There is one more detail. It's that it appears that all of the messers I've looked at have like a little thumb ring? It's like a little ring that comes out from the side there. The only thing is, and it's always on only one side. And the question and the issue with that is that I don't know if that matters depending on what hand is your dominant one. And I would just, you know, of course, do it the way I would any other person would probably do it, which is, well, the majority of people would do it, which is, you know, put it on the side that you could, the outer side, because, you know, that's the side that's probably going to get clipped from the side, and I'm doing a bunch of hand gestures that you can't see. It's like, you know, if you're holding it in your right hand, the little thing sticking out from the side would be on the right so that if a sword comes around that way, it won't clip your the back of your, like it won't clip your knuckles. Sort of like an early D guard. But the thing is, I think Xander might actually be left-handed. I'll have to ask that before I model. I could make two versions of it. I'll leave that till later. First blade. And it does actually look like... No, the blade is pretty much directly over... Oh, it's... I want to make it a wide blade, though. So, like that. Yeah, screw it. That looks good. I like that. We're doing it. I'm just not entirely sure how I'm going to do the edge, because, you know, with the arming sword, it's just diamond. But messers are very flat because they're knives. That is literally what they are. They're a knife made into a sword to get around the sword guild, I believe it was. Basically, sword guild's the only one that's allowed to make swords. Knife guild wants to make swords for some reason. So they just decide, what if we make a knife, but long? And the way we differentiate that is that it's got a sandwich grip instead of a one that's kind of like a sleeve. And somehow that apparently worked. So good for Knife Guild. Okay. This is actually going to be a very long sword, but that's okay because long swords are good. Yeah, that looks good. Is this done? I mean, yeah, I have to give it an edge, obviously, but it's like, that's kind of the right shape. I mean, I could go a little bit more and add, like, the little hooky bit at the end, because it kind of... Like, sort of does a little bit of a flare-out thing like that. Not quite like that, it, like, goes in and then out. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I have to do it this way. Not actually sure if I'm gonna... Well, I'm probably not gonna be animating anything tonight because, you know, with his old character, I don't actually know what hand he uses for swords. Oof. Don't like that. That looks better. Ish. How far can I have this? No, that looks disgusting. Unless I did something like that, but it doesn't really go in like that. Ooh, shit, I also just noticed the one I'm modeling it off of has like a back edge. But just like up at the tip here. Oh, actually, that looks really cool. Never mind, I like that. Okay. Now to somehow put a edge on it. I think the easiest way is... Well, first of all, don't do it stupidly like that. Do it like this. But what is happening at the tip there? Oh god. Oh god, what has happened? Stop being transparent. Oh, Jesus. Wait, what the fuck? Why? Are there too many vertices here? No? How strange. Okay, whatever. Merge those either way. And merge those. Yeah, that should be... there. I'm gonna say yes. All right. Now to do something in a really weird way that might fuck up the whole model. Let's start at the end that's not... What the fuck? Oh, right, yeah, I did do that, I suppose. Uh... You know what weird thing I've noticed that's a major issue I have a lot of the time? There's not... I don't sometimes have a problem with, like, right there I was thinking, how do I deal with this little thing? Like, I know how to deal with that issue. It's not actually that hard of an issue to deal with. The problem is I spend more time thinking what is the most efficient way of dealing with this that I end up taking forever to actually deal with the problem. And it ends up being extremely inefficient in that regard. This doesn't look... Wait, no, these don't need to exist. Neither do you. Perfect. Oh my god, hang on. Is this somehow working? I thought this would have absolutely mangled the model. Oh my god, it's working. Okay then, I'll take it. That looks... hang on. That looks fine. It doesn't. What is that? Look at that atrocity. You know, it mostly gets covered up in the smooth shading. As long as it's textured right, it should be fine. Okay, but I need to... Oh, how am I... So, this edge kind of continues on to about there. I could just put another vertex or another edge loop. I don't know why I'm making such a big deal of this. It's not that difficult to solve. Ooh. Oops. I don't like this. That solves it. Okay, then. I think it solves it anyways. Oh, fuck. Whoops. I'll worry about... Oh, no, I can't worry about that later, because that might be a major issue with what I just did. Oh, God. Why? Ah. You, and you. Nope, I missed one. Where? Why? Ah, you. Oh, cool, it didn't screw it up in the slightest. Awesome. So now I just need to put you there, and then... I mean, admittedly, that's not quite the way it works. Like, it doesn't flare out into a square. It just doesn't get... It's just not sharp after that. I need another one. Yeah, I need one more. Put it there. And then that. So... How long is this? I'll worry about how long it is later. No, don't do that quite yet. What is that? What did I do? Ah, okay, I see. Never mind. I'm stupid. Okay. Oh, what is that? Okay, I see. It's a problem with having it halfway through between the pixels. Oh, that actually looks really good. I could just have it... You know what? Screw it. I'm just having the loop all the way along. Which means I don't really need these. Nope. Dissolve. Dissolve you. And then just... There we go. That looks... Yeah, that looks better. How long have I been streaming for? Only an hour. It's pretty good. Ooh, I still need to make the little dangly bit, which is the technical term, I'll have you know. Uh, does that look good there? I'm going to say it does. Also, how long is this sword? Because I kind of like them to be, you know, a... Oh, nice. Look at that. Right in that cell. I've determined that this is roughly... The characters are roughly 6 feet tall. About that. So one of these is about a foot. So that's a 4-foot sword, which I think is a bit long for a normal sword, but I don't really care because it looks cool. Oh, right, that's not in line with the... Oh, that's a good-looking sword. I like that. But yeah, now I need to make the little dangly thing. Which... Hmm. How do I do this? I could just have it attached... Because I'm thinking if I want the little loop, or the... Because the loop looks kind of cool, but I also like just the little flange. Let's just make something and see where we go from there. And also get rid of some of this crap. There we go. Yes, like that. Hate that. That is not what I was doing. What is it? What am I trying to do here? What am I trying? Why am I struggling? Uh, there. Okay, that's somewhat almost right. If I do that. Perfect. That's awful. I hate that. Nope. Nope. That's loop it is. Make a oh what the no, you be gone. Be gone. Perfect. One moment. I'm back. Just had to cough my lungs out. Everything is good now. That's probably enough loops. Just do that like a normal thing. That's probably exactly how I'm supposed to be doing this process. Oh god, that's way wider than I thought. Come on, where's a picture that looks like that? Why am I only getting the flanges, not the loops? I mean, I guess I could do it half. Like, that. I actually like that. Okay, we're doing that. Just need to chop these off because okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm thinking because this is the only time I've ever made an asymmetrical sword. I'm trying to think what is the easiest way that I could make it, flip it. Because technically the blade is separate from the rest of the sword. So if I could somehow if I can use a shape key to completely invert all of the vertices of the handle, that might work. I should see if I should try to figure out how to actually do that before I commit. And how is that going to be affected with textures? The textures are going to be symmetrical. I mean, they're going to be different from top to bottom. Don't know why I did top to bottom like that, because I'm an idiot, I guess. It shouldn't affect the textures, I don't think. Hang on, is there a thing that lets me just... Oh, shit. I was going to say that I could just make this part, keep it separate, and then just have a shape key that makes it switch which side it's on. But I would want to have a little, like, texture, a shadow underneath the contact points, and it would be different on each side, so that wouldn't work. Oop, shit. Okay, 1 second though. I'm just going to do something here. Just going to take a screenshot of this, and I've said this before, I have no idea what happens when I screenshot something, if it just causes problems on the stream, or if it's totally fine. It kind of just like pauses everything. I don't know. Oh, my music's over. Okay. Why is making a... How do I flip this in the easiest way? See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, I could just flip things around, but I'm trying to think if there's an easier way to do it. One thing I'm committed on, though, is that I'm going to just pop that out. I'm going to have this connected, because it will look better. So, whoops, that's not on. Nope. I remember this in Maya as well as Blender. It's just... It's so hard getting it to just lock on to the correct vertice when you're trying to make a cut. It's easy there, but when you're starting, God. And sometimes you like do that and then it's not even attached to anything. Okay. So that is all attached now. It does need to be aligned. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Oh, that's what's happening there. Nope. Just, god damn it. Just these. And these. And that. And those two. Perfect. Okay, so now that that is like that, where am I? Okay, I'm on... It's so easy to get disorientated in this. So let's just pop off the bottoms there. There. Okay. Just gonna do this normally and make a normal ass sword. And then figure out how to flip it. Perfect. Kind of looks like shit with the shadows, but I'll fix that with texturing. Ooh, also I want to cut off the base of this because that actually makes it, look like a continuous edge rather than the loop, the smooth shading making it seem like it wraps around. God, that actually looks really good. I'm happy with that. So currently this is ideal for left-handed people because the blade would strike there and that's protected. How do I... how do I make that work? How do I flip the handle? How do I flip the vertices? I could just cheat and duplicate that and just, make it symmetrical, but I don't want to do that because that's one of the a very unique thing about messers here is that I'm noticing they all have the one side little flange, not they don't have it on both sides. How do I manage that? Why does that look weird? Oh, because it's a lighter purple. Okay, I'm just getting confused by my new layout. Oh my god, how do I flip a... Should I taper this? Let's see. Um, where the fuck? Where am I? Help. Ah, okay, I see. I don't see, but I'll pretend I do. That right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. 3, 4, 6. Okay, yeah, I like that, except for the weird little divot there, which I can fix by... Oh, wait a minute. Can I fix that? I can fix that. I think that did not... Oh, it did. Okay. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's texture. Okay. I'm just going to do this again because I'm not really sure if it... I mean, I'm sure it's fine to... Like, it's not going to show up as a weird... Another window when you're looking at all my files. But I'm just going to play it safe. Okay, so the blade is, how long was the whole thing was for long? That would be, I think 64 by 64 is a good enough size because there's nothing that needs to be doubled in the length of the blade. Okay, well, I accidentally just clicked into that, so, and you didn't see that on the screen, so I guess I know that that's not how that works. Anyways, now the unwrapping, the hellishest part. I don't know, I'm not going to try to word of this whole process. If I pack the islands, does it... Oh, it actually didn't fuck it up that much. Okay, that works. All right, let's start with the grip. I think this is kind of sandwiched on both sides. No? What the wait, no, why? Why would you do it with that, but this one is all hacked up? Wait, also, what is this? That shouldn't be... Oh, right, because it's a completely... It's not symmetrical. I'm an idiot. No, bring that back. How many times have I said I'm an idiot in my streams? Probably a lot. It is probably accurate, though. Okay, let's scale this properly. It's... Oh, good. That is perfect. Wonderful. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm just kind of chilling out with the music I've got. The album I'm currently playing and listening to is just called Act 1 by Signal Lost. I would highly recommend it. It's like... It is like just the most relaxing album ever. I found it... Basically, the first time I heard it was after when I was working for like the animation studio that I used to work at. And it was like just the most... I'm not even kidding in the slightest. The absolute most stressful day I'd ever had. Ever at that job. It was like a hellish experience. It was the last day, like, that something needed to be handed in. Like, it needed to be handed in about an hour from that time. And I just kept getting a shot sent back, demanding a change to the most insignificant thing. I think I mentioned this before, like the thing where a character's jumping through the air and the guy just keeps saying, like my boss keeps saying, there's something wrong with it, but refuses to elaborate on what it is, and it's just the most insignificant, tiny little speck of like little jitter that I watched both versions of it over and over and over again on various speeds, zoomed in, zoomed out, paying attention, relaxed, like everything I could do, and I just could not see what he was seeing and trying to get me to fix. And it was, like I said, it was, why is that not centered? Oh god, why, where is this? Why is, there shouldn't be a five-sided object? Ah. But yeah, that was one of those situations where it was like, just hell. And there was nothing I could really do because, it needed to. What is this? Where? Hey, what am I looking at here? No, this should not exist. Uh, dissolve. No, just merge those all at the center. Not like that. But yeah, that was the most stressful day I'd ever had in any job. And I've had like 4 jobs now. That was a nightmare. And that was, he was doing that when I still had so many shots left to get finished. Like I still had like about 5 or 10 other ones that he still wouldn't, like, he just would refuse to approve so many of my shots. It was I said before, I'm not going to say what studio I worked for or what the project was, but it was a children's show because, you're not going to be starting off in the animation industry doing anything cool. I promise you that. But my god, it was just one of those things like, you are being way too finicky and picky and perfectionist for what this show is. Like, no child is going to be paying attention to it that close. No child cares about the show that much that they're even going to notice. No adult is going to notice it unless they're watching it as a psychotically obsessed animator, like he evidently was. So it just drove me mad. Like, this is, you're wasting so much of my time that I could be getting this, project in. But anyways, the actual point of that was, immediately after I handed in all of my shots and they had all been approved, I found this album and just basically listened to it. Have you? Okay, there's that meme. What is it? The like, what's that band? Deftones, I think. If anyone's seen the meme, where Blade Runner 2089, I think it was. Is it 2089? What's that Blade Runner called? 49. And at the end of the movie where Kay is just like lying down in the snow with the music. I'm not actually sure if he dies or not. Sorry for the spoilers, I just realized. I mean, I think it's kind of implied, but, kind of, does he just lie down and relax after all the shit he just went through or die? Who knows? But, that was basically how I was ended up after that episode finally aired, or finally I got all of my shots handed in. Just like, okay, I'm done. I'm free. Just let me. I've done my job. Just let me die now. Oh god, it was hell. Oh shit, this is not the right size. I need to do something with that. Anyways, back to this thing that I'm doing. What is all of this? Under? Over? Ah, okay, I see. That looks very... No, I suppose that is right. Okay. But yes, like I was saying at the beginning of that whole random spiel, Signal Lost Act 1. Find it, listen to it, just mellow out. It is an incredible album for that. What is all of this stuff? I feel like there's more of these than there should be. Maybe not. Anyways, what is the size of this? It's got half measurements, so I'm gonna have to double it. Always a pain. Wait, is that not the... Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the bottom. Okay. Okay, that's all good. This texture was probably way too big, but I don't feel like adjusting it. Okay, what's the inside loop? Nope. Where is it this? No. Okay, there's that. I need all of you. Why in that pattern? All right, whatever. Oh, and this, of course. Where is that? Oh, never mind. It's part of that. So that is that. This probably needs to be flipped. And then I need to figure out which way that goes. Which is kind of somewhat can be easy. Okay, so that's facing the wrong way. But it is doing that right, so that needs to go flip Y. Perfect. Except it's not connected for some reason. Unless this... Is this all going the right direction? It doesn't really matter, I suppose. No one's going to see that part too clearly. So that's all good. Those are good. Let's move these out of the way for now. What part is this? Is this the underside? Yes, okay, I see. So that is 2. And that's on the short side, so that needs to be 4. Like that. That's also the same, I think. Yes. I'm actually really surprised how quickly this is going. Then again, those other swords and stuff took a really short time to do as well. So I guess it's maybe just swords and the like are fairly simple. Let's just turn it like that. It doesn't matter how symmetrical it is, I guess. Or how accurate. It's going to be the same texture on both sides, just, you know, upside down. Okay. Let's see if I can just connect all of these. Oh, right, the outer loop. Let's just grab every part of this. So, okay, yeah. Why is it like that? Is there something? No? Okay, then. So that's good. Oh, right. I forgot. I kind of got those down there, but I can... Ah, screw it. It doesn't really matter which direction it's facing as long as it's the right one. Okay. Is that... Nope. What's this? Why that? That doesn't... Ah, okay. Perfect. Might take a bit of retexturing to make sure that it's all the direction it should be, but that's a problem for later. Oh, right, that's... You know, it's one wide, so it's not going to be textured too obviously, so I can just make it all doubled up, whatever. Side is this. Go. Nah, whatever. Oh, no, I fucked that up. Perfect. Let's just shove it right there. And I might as well do it like that. That's... Okay. And let's just make this the same size. I'm not entirely sure if that's the right length. I know that okay, that's wrong. Those both need to be 2. That should be 4, so that's correct. That's 2, so... Okay, that's all good. The length of those, the entirety of them is wrong. Oh, wait, is it? Yes, it is. Longer? Nope. Okay. Perfect. Now let's just move some of this stuff around so I can really cram these in here. What is the best way of doing that? I will say this is my favorite part about when it comes to this thing that I'm doing that is called UV editing, is just trying to mash all of these different parts into place so that it all fits on the texture. It is kind of very satisfying. Especially when you get it like just perfect. Okay, now let's... I don't think I'm gonna need to have the sides different, but let's separate the blade. What is that? Is there a vertice here that shouldn't exist? There is. Dissolve it. There. Okay. I'm just gonna shorten that out so I can see this easier. That needs to be 4. Nope, not that. Why is that? Right, because it's offset. Right, okay, never mind. Perfect. Now, how long is this? So 16:32, but cut off 4. So that's 28, and then 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 39. Right. I could have fit this on a 48. But I have, so hang on, that's 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay, I couldn't, never mind. I could if I cut those, oh, you know what, fuck it. I'll rescale this in later. So, that is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. How would this fit? It probably fit better. Wait, but would that, oh, wait a minute. Will this even fit? Oh, I don't think it will, actually. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're just keeping it as is. Keep it simple. All right. That is perfect now. Look at that. Okay. let's get over here. So, need a new 64 by 64. I'll be switching over which channel I'm on in a moment. With you. No, wait. That's not going to be helpful. I need something with wood, which would be the hammer. There it is. And I'm planning to make 2 textures for this. All right, let's switch. Why do I have that capture on? Perfect. Just waiting to see. Okay, good. Stream's catching up. Now, I've got my sword texture on this other window here, on my other monitor, of course, so I'll be basing it off of that. You guys won't see that entirely, but that's okay. So I know what I'm doing. Mostly. So, I know that those need to be 39. Oh, here's another thing I'm really embarrassed to admit. So you see down in the corner here, I'm not sure if you can see my mouse when it goes off the thing, but right next to the colors here, how it says 10 by 1, it measures how big of a thing I've grabbed. So I can see that that little selected area is 23 by 14, which means I just need to take these. I know that's 1, so there we go. Now it's 39. That's the length of the blade. I did not know that initially. Do you know, when I'm making my thumbnails, you know how I've got like the text on the top? Do you know how long I was like placing it and guessing where it was? And then just like, having the letters like that or something. And I've got like a little border that tells me where their limit can be. And I try to center it. Sort of like this. So basically, these are the letters. Every single time I would just be doing this, like put 3 little dots there, and then 3 little dots on the other side, or in that case, oops, that's too few, and just be doing that to determine whether or not it's centered. It took me like until a few months ago at the most that I realized, oh, I can just select the empty space and see how wide it is at the bottom, and I don't need to do all that stupid crap. So that's a thing that I spent ages suffering through, not realizing that there is a simpler way that was literally in sight the whole time. But, that's how it goes sometimes. And this needs to go up 4. And up another 4. And then in 2. Then in 1. And then it should be a straight line down to there. And yes, I could just copy paste that, but I have chose not to. Okay. Let's make the grips now. Those are the easiest. That's 3 tall. I'll put here so you can see better. 3 wide. And then 2. And then that is the whole pommel. Now let's start coloring. Just so I can differentiate. Nope, not that. Okay, so that's the pommel. And then I need the wood. Which is, I think it was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Only 3 wide. And then 2 out the front, 2 out the back. No, 3. And then up 3. And then down 2, and then like that. Okay. That's 2, then that. Oh, my music's done again. Oh, shit. Hang on. Things might get a bit fucky on the stream. Sometimes, I don't know why. Yeah, it's frozen. For some reason, things outside of this get frozen unless I go into Control-Alt-Delete. And then cancel, and then now it works. I don't know why that happens sometimes. I don't know what happened on the stream exactly. Watching it back. Okay, I guess nothing happens. Good. What do I listen to now? Let's go with Tool. That's always fun. Okay, but anyways. Oops. Oh, is it? No, okay. That's 5. Something's not right. Okay. Okay, now it's better. So that is 5. And that needs to go down to here. Okay. Wait, no, not okay. Now it's okay. And let's just keep going up. This will be easier. It needs to be 4 by 4. I don't know why. Sometimes this is really hard to figure out. So just all of the weird angles that I have to figure out which pixels actually are in the circle and which ones aren't. This needs to be 2 more on each side. This is not in the right position. And then I think it just needs to go straight down from there, like that. I'm going to say that's correct. And that needs to go another 2, like that. Yes, okay, that's right. And then these are there and there. Whoops. Why are those blades not in the right place? I just realized that. Oh, okay, this is what I need to pay attention to. Because I wanted to have the edges wood so it looks like it's sandwiched, as it should be for a messer. Why is that wrong? 6? That should, hang on. That's 4 plus 2. That should only be 3 from the... Oh, it's because this is too high. Yeah, okay, that was what it was. Perfect. Let's switch over to Blender again. Why is Blender not an option anymore? There it is. Okay. Now save the texture. And where's that folder? Wait, where did I save this? Where's the texture? Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Perfect. Nope, not perfect. Forgot that. Why is that out of alignment too? I'll just keep it on that window for now. Oh yeah, that's my bad. Okay, there we go. I save it. 1 second. I hope I'm audible. I'm a bit not facing the mic. Okay. I was just checking if there's a way to reload a file. Nope, not that. That. Perfect. Now everything's in alignment, and I'll just keep it here while I adjust texture slightly. Actually, it's probably more interesting to watch the texture drawing. So I'll just swap that over, and then I'll show you the blade at the end. Okay. Oh, that looks good. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Just going to turn off the emission now. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. Okay, let's just, where's the sword? One more moment. I just want to see what I generally did on how I textured swords. Okay. Oh, good. I did actually use that kind of bronzy color. That the normal? Yeah. I also think I've got the wrong. Yeah, okay. And kind of have to think about what needs to be what color. I'm just gonna add a new layer that I'll delete later when I don't need it. Of just a blank color so that you can kind of see it better. The other one is a bit difficult. Okay. I'm still trying to think how I'm gonna do the edge exactly. I mean, I could just do this because yeah, the side, it is supposed to be kind of flat on. Wait, no, I want that to be kind of like opposites. So that one side is light there, the other side is dark in the same place, so you get some contrast. That's actually a thing I ended up learning from a Warhammer miniature painting video, and I've been using the technique ever since, basically. So if you want a cool looking sword, you do this, and then let's go darker color so you can see it better. And let's just go, no, it would be easier to see with gradient. So there we go, we got blade like that. And then on the other side, to give it some contrast, not kind of contrast, go up from the other direction, and it looks really cool. That's kind of what I'm trying to emulate here. Yeah, I love that technique. That just looks so awesome. Anyways, um, how do I do the little metal bits in here? Because I can, 'cause it's 10. So that's a little bit, well, I guess, hey, you know what, that works. Does it? No, it doesn't really. Because everything's gapped. Actually, you know what, that's fine. I don't care. There we go. And then the little shadow from the crossguard. And let's get the texture back up here. What part am I looking at here? Okay. Let's add some light on top as a little highlight. And it's been so long since I've textured anything like this. I can't quite remember how I did it. And I need to bring in the Warhammer again. How did I... Okay. So I need darker color for these pieces. Actually, wait, what's the bottom one? Okay, this. I'm actually looking at this. The way I did texture it, I would just have it all the way across like that, so... I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to flip the texture. Not the texture, but the whole hilt. Is the whole... Wait, yeah, the hilt is the whole grippy part. Which is the technical term for it, I'll have you know. And I want light here to kind of like, flips around. Let's try that. That looks good. I'm not sure if that's going to look right or not. Let's find out. Well, I'll find out and then I'll tell you what the results are. Yes. It doesn't look bad. It needs to go down more, though. Just on the edge. Now, I was going to say at some point, I can't remember if I ever finished the thought, is I want to add more of the kind of goldy bronze color on it, like to the hilt. But it's kind of supposed to be a single, like, solid piece. Like, you know, the tang going down the middle is, you know, that part. And that's part of the blade, and it's all like, it looks like it is all molded from a single chunk of metal. And if I change that, will it not look proper anymore? Damn it, I need a better look at the... Damn it, no, the pommel is part of it as well. Okay. I probably should have been doing more work on the actual stream stuff, I just realized. Because I'm still not... I haven't even finished... even made the outro part yet. This is more fun. I like texturing swords. And just making swords in general. You know, I think there needs to be a little bit of a darkness here. The ambient occlusion, that's what it's called. And you know what? Let's have it around here too. So that's where it like connects to the blade. Is that right? That doesn't look right. It is not right. Okay. Do that. And see if that looks good. Oh, shut up, ad. I don't need to hear from you. Now let's go with Mastodon. Okay, I like that. Ooh, I see something else I did for the hammer that I need to do here. Which is... Does that wrap all the way around? It does, okay. And there. Let's do that. Let's... Damn it. Ew. Wait, why is that like that? Why did I... What have I done? Ah. That needs to change. Okay, that should be better now. That should, I think, just be normal. Let's just color it all. What the? Okay, I see. I fucked that up massively. And then let's just do that. That looks better. That looks not better. Why is that not better? Okay. Okay. I think it's good, actually. So I'm going to delete that layer. Save and come back. There we go. That is a finished sword, except for the grip. I forgot about the grip. Oh my god, how am I going to manage this? Okay. I think the easiest way to do this... Can I flip a model? I can. Okay. Okay, this might work. Duplicate you. mirror. Oh god. Mirror it. Yeah. Okay. Good. Textures are good. So now I can never remember this. I do shape keys so rarely. So that's the basis. No, that and then that. New shape from mix. Join a shape. Nope. No, what the fuck? Join as shapes? No. God damn it. Oh god, how do I do this? I suppose I could just invert it as needed. That's an option. Like I could just decide, oh, I want this to be a right-handed one. There we go. Now it's a right-handed one. You see what I mean? I've got a real tendency to overcomplicate things while trying to figure out the easiest solution to something. It's a real problem. Anyways, where do I put the grips on these swords for the bone? Looks like centered, exactly center. So, right there. It's 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Why is that like that? I don't know why that happened, but I'm going to assume that's not intentional. Let's delete that. And I don't need the U anymore. I don't really need him anymore either. You know, let's just put it upright. Oh, and then I need to... Oh, how did I do that? Fuck, how do I make that? Because that's not its default position. Oh wait, was it Control S? No, that's not Control S. I can't remember. Orientation. Control A. On music. There we go. Going with Rotting Christ now. Control A. Aha. Oh, yes, there we go. Perfect. Now, skeletonize it. Perfect. And I can never remember the order of this. Nope. That and then that. Automatic weights, I guess. Good. So now I can just pose mode. Wonderful. I have made a sword, which means I now don't need the light or the camera. Perfect. I have finished my sword. I still have half an hour in the stream. Hmm. And I just really don't want to do any animation right now, so I'm going back to the some of this stuff because there was some things I just remembered that I never finished. That, or that anymore. And I will retexture this in the way typical of my things, you know, the kind of black and white style. I'll do that later. Anyways, now that we're here again, I need to... Oh, God. Why did I... Oh, my God. I shouldn't have done that yet. I've still got other things that need to be finished first. What is the aspect ratio of this? Is it a stupid one? Probably is. 43. Terrible number. By 59. Is that a normal aspect ratio by any chance? That is 86 by 118. Fuck, that's awful. What if I make that 60? That's worse. Oh, but it isn't even. As opposed to, what was it before? It was even then, too. But that's the lowest it can be reduced. What? Wait, no, 43 is a prime number, isn't it? Wait, is it primes? Primes are the ones that can't be divided, right? By them anything but one in themselves. I don't know. Prime numbers. What are they? Yes, one is okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure 43 is a prime number because nothing would really go into that evenly. So that's unfortunate, but that's fine. So the reason I'm angry with myself is because if I change something here, like if I just because I need to redo this texture, if I delete that, if wait, the fuck? Why? Why would I have done that? Oh my god, there was probably a reason that I did it. That's stupid. I think. Why did I do that? Oh my god, that's good. Whatever, doesn't matter. Does this need to exist? That doesn't need to exist. Get. Be gone. Can you hear me? I'm not sure if I'm talking. I mean, I'm not talking into the mic even slightly, but I'm not sure if you're picking up any of it. Get rid of that, and then that should be fine because I've got a background here. Moment. Searching for music once more. I'm going back to Tool. I need long music so I don't have to keep coming back. Okay. Right. So, yeah, the reason getting that animated now was a really dumb thing to do. It's because I'm pretty sure that means that if I delete this or change it out with something, it's back in the next one. So I just have to do that for all of them. Fuck. That was such a bad idea. And what is this again? 59. Okay, so 29. Actually, no, I can just make this non-existent. Down to 29. And then... Perfect. Yeah, that looks so much better than that. Yeah, I like that better. That's a little too, like I said, it's too manufactured looking. But now that means I need to go and... Nope. Shit. There we go. God, that's such a pain in the ass. I really shouldn't have done it that way. But now it works. So that is really the minimum I have to do because, for any streams where I'm doing it solo, I'm obviously always going to be there, so I don't need to have a player one slot. But here's the thing that's a problem. So when I'm streaming with uh fuck Xander, obviously he's going to be second because he's the only other one there. If I'm streaming with Grifuruto here, he would be second, which means I'm going to need to make permutations of them in both places because depending on different things, they'll either be one of them at least is always going to be third player and one's always going to be second, and it may depend on anything. So I need to make a permutation of each. And then the biggest pain in the ass is that when I have a fourth person, which I don't even have anyone that I can think of that we would be doing it for people with yet. Maybe there are, but I haven't asked. I mean, I've never had one with two people, so I wouldn't need. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to ramble any further on that. Very least I can get this one looking proper. Oh, that's not proper. Did you do that with Sanders? I did, okay. This is the one that needs work. Okay. And then I need to... Wait, can I just... Oh, good. Nope, nope, don't need to do that. God, that's such a pain. Nope, don't do that. Yeah, so... Okay, so here's the other thing I'm trying to figure out how to do. You know the little drippy mushroom, like from the, this one. I kind of want to use that still, because it's the thing, like, I have had that since the first stream. Like, that's always been a thing I've had. I had it in a completely different style, and I made it into a pixel art version. I want to keep that. I don't know where to put it. Why is that still wrong? Oh my god, I need to do that for every single one of... Hang on, I can fix this with just copying this. This is why I really should not have done the animated part already. Oh, that too. Shit. That one. God, where is it? Wait, what? No, where is it? Why is it not on any of them? Oh god, I put it on the wrong frame. Not frame, layer. Just end me. No, not that. Perfect. Oh my god. Oh, I'm on the wrong window. I just realized that. I was just panicking over things here that I put on the wrong layer, and you know how it is. I'm still trying to think where to put the mushroom. Because I don't... Did I ever explain why I went with Inky? It's because I'm sure I must have at some point, but the reason I did is because there is the Inky cat mushroom, which is basically, well, it's basically that. It's a mushroom that's kind of got little goopy bits coming off of the cap. It's not drippy. It's just, I think, kind of, it's just black slime, kind of. I don't know if it actually drips necessarily, or if it just kind of hangs. Like it, kind of becomes more viscous, goopy rather than a fluffy mushroom cap. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but I just like the design of it, and it's a real thing. I don't think you can really say it's designed, but what I mean. Just looks cool, so that's why I went with it. And I'm getting so sick of this ad. Ow, okay. What do I do now? I really don't want to have to. No, I've only got 10 minutes left in the stream. I'm not going to try animating something. I'm not sure what to do now. One option I was thinking of is I get rid of this and just have it like it's already started and just have a like a little loading symbol somewhere up, probably up here would be better. And have like the little smaller version of the drippy mushroom. I could also have that on the outro. I do have the mushroom on all of those. God, I don't know what to do. I really don't want to get rid of that mushroom little aesthetic. I'm really struggling here. I'm also thinking, what do I do for the rest of the stream? Because I'm kind of done everything without starting on something brand new. I don't know. I'm kind of just stuck here now. The next 10 minutes or so. But on that note, I'll kind of say that I'm not entirely expecting this to all be done next week by the next stream. Oh, I just remembered something. Just a little fun thing. I just today bought I bought the audio interface that I was talking about for a while. So I'm gonna try plugging that in probably tomorrow or something, seeing how that works. I don't actually have a microphone that can fit in it because it takes an XLR jack, whereas this one I've got. Yeah, this one is just USB. No plug for an XLR at the top, I don't think. Unless there's like an XLR to like whatever audio jack this takes. But the main thing is that it's the one that's got like, hang on. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I just picked it up here so I can see what it is. Yeah, it's got the like quarter-inch audio jack in the middle of the XLR plugs. So I can plug a guitar into it, and I do have a guitar. So I could theoretically. Oh man, this box is awesome. And I'm just turning off the music so I can think clearly. God, this box is incredible. It tells me things on the back of it that the other one, like every website I went to, the website of the store I bought it from, Amazon, the actual Focusrite website, none of them had this information anywhere in a particularly obvious place. It actually shows like, oh, on the front, these two ports, like the two main plugs, go to a mic, a guitar, or a synth. On the back, this USB port plugs into your computer. These two line outputs go to speakers. Like, wow, you're actually telling me what goes into what, instead of just giving me a bunch of useless information that doesn't actually tell me anything. My god. Gain halos for signal and clip indication. Light up green when you're recording at the right volume and red when if you are too loud. Oh, that's cool. Large monitor control for setting precise playback levels. I don't know what that means. God, this is awesome. I'm looking forward to plugging this in and, finally trying out my guitar again after years and seeing if I want to get back into that. I was gonna say something, but I've completely blanked now. Oh yeah, the other thing I'm going to be doing this weekend, I'm going to really try to get my avatar done. Like, what you're seeing now, yes, I can work, I can move around, but I'm going to make I've already got a shape key on the mouth or the jaw so that the jaw moves when I talk. And I need to get the eyes working because I did the eyes in a really stupid way. Instead of like I've got like each set of eyes, like this one, this one, this one, and that one. Yeah, just go, man. There we go. This one, that is such a hard look to do. I need to like kind of, I don't know, I need to make that one a bit more prominent because that is a really hard expression to get. It's like kind of too narrow for what it is, but I'll have to recalibrate it. But yeah, all of those are separate individual things rather than a shape key that switches between them all within a single model or object. And I don't know why I did that, but the way I did it like that makes it basically impossible to have the eyes able to move side to side, up or down, in any convenient way. So I'm going to need to completely redo all of the eyes as a single object, and then add shape keys for them to move in the directions, and then hopefully, when I am glancing around, my eyes will actually move on the character, which will be really cool. But yeah, don't exactly expect all of that to be done next stream. I'm really going to try. I want it to be done by the next stream, but I can't guarantee that. That actually, I think I can. That should be like a one-day thing, provided I don't procrastinate. Whereas all of the rest of the stuff that I've been doing tonight, that's really up in the air, because the main reason I'm doing this is because, like I said at the beginning, I finished Mortal Shell. That's done, so we can start getting things ready for recording Metroid. And if we're recording a new series, like starting a new one, I want, the layout to be all the way I want it to be. So that is more why I'm doing this, and then the stream is kind of an afterthought thing that I also need to get done. But I don't think it's going to be quite done at the same time, because of course also you're not going to be seeing Metroid until the new year. That's when it's going to be coming out. Like the second week of the new year. Death Stranding is another thing, because I'm going to be, I've got so many Death Stranding videos that by the time I actually am, it's going to be the old layout for a long time to come, because I obviously haven't recorded any Death Stranding videos with the new thing because I haven't finished it yet, so that's going to be a little while before that's all in place. So yeah, that there's a few things to get done on that. But I'm going to at least try to get the eyes done and the mouth done tomorrow, because that is something that I really want to be, finished. Because that is kind of my top priority at the moment. Let's see. Oh yeah, and because I've also finished editing all of my Death Stranding footage at the moment, and I don't exactly want to record another, 8 episodes or something before I've got all of this done, because then it's like, that's just putting off that feature longer and longer for that series, while Metroid would be going on and looking like this, and it might be a bit weird, but that's just how it is sometimes. But yeah. Oh, the notes. I need to get the notes done. That's actually a really important one because Metroid is going to require so many notes. That's going to be a real pain in the ass to deal with, but that needs to get done, so I'll have to do it. Oh, shit, I just realized the other thing. I don't have my loop deck. Like, all of the buttons goes to this one, this that I haven't used in ages, because I've got the little pause screen now, the opening thing, and the outro. So those are all the different things I've... Oh, yeah, see, I just instinctively pressed that button and it brought me back here instead of the new one. Why does that look smaller? No, I guess I'm the same size as always. But yeah, see, that's kind of one of the problems, is I need to reset all of the buttons on the loop deck to the new layout. So yeah. Other than that, though, I'm really happy with how this is looking. Like, it looks a bit brighter. It was kind of, like, looking at this, and then going back to the old one, it's like, wow, this is actually very dull with, like, the dark purple only, and then you come here and it's like, wow, this is very vibrant. Looks much nicer now. And I like the dithering behind me. And the more open chat log, like, I figured I don't need the, the player one thing above me right now, because... Yeah, you know what I mean. It's kind of like, none of that doesn't show up for anyone else when, I uncover them, and there's usually a person there, like that. Like, it doesn't show, there's no little cover thing saying they're player 2 or anything, so it felt a bit weird to have the player 1 thing for me, so got rid of that. Oh, and I really love my new pause screen. I think that looks really cool. Like, I love how smooth that animation is. Yeah, anyways, I'll figure out the rest of that stuff at some point. But anyways, that's kind of about the end point of the stream, so I guess with that, I will say thank you everyone for watching this absolute mess. I don't know, I'm hoping I'm not going to make more streams like this, because it was kind of a disaster. I mean, animation, modeling, drawing streams, yeah, I want to make more of those, but not this much of a clusterfuck. So, with that being said, I'm going to begin shutting down now. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please press all the buttons and follow me in all the places, and I hope to see you next time. But until then, good night. See ya. Bye. Good night.